So what do you do when your espresso machine starts leaking around the portafilter head? It's actually somewhat of a common scenario for a lot of baristas and espresso machine owners. Is right around here you'll start seeing some water leaking as you're pulling a shot. I'll see if we can demonstrate that here a little bit. You see how you've got this water coming down? This is a little bit excessive because I made the problem happen, but you'll see this sometimes on your portafilter head, and what this most likely means is either the group head, the portafilter is not tightened down far enough, or your gaskets are starting to go bad. The gaskets are actually inside the group head, and these things are just made of butyl rubber. They actually make silicone gaskets as well now that actually last a little bit longer than the butyl rubbers, but these things are supposed to be replaced every 3 months. Most people replace them every 3 years, and actually they're supposed to be flexible like this as well. These need to be replaced. We're gonna do it today and show you how to do it. 2 tools you need. You need a hook and you need a little tiny stubby screwdriver. You should already have these because you're probably pulling your screens out every day or once a week to clean anyway. So let's go through it and show you exactly how we do this. First of all, you're probably gonna want the machine turned off because you don't want to go hitting any buttons and actually accidentally start shooting a bunch of hot water all over yourself. You're also going to want to wear some gloves as well because this is pretty hot up inside here unless you decide to wait until the next morning to do it or wait for the machine to cool down. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to go after it and show you how we do it here. So, stubby screwdriver, flathead. Some espresso machines actually use a Phillips head, but what you're doing is you're pulling out your little distributor screw right here. That's gonna come out. The screen is gonna come out. Sometimes it might be stuck up inside there. As you saw, mine fell right out. This is actually a pretty dirty screen because we've been using the machine all day. You can take this opportunity to clean the screen, but that's step 1. Step 2 is you just pull this thing out. Luckily, the espresso machine manufacturers put a little bit of a relief cut inside here for you to be able to get this one out really easily. Other espresso machines don't come out so easily, but you see I got this little gasket pick here. It's a 90 degree. Pulled the gasket right out, and we're gonna put a new one in. So I've got a new gasket here. You can get these from any of the espresso parts dealers online, or if you shoot us an email, we can send some over to you. Just let us know the type of espresso machine you have and about the age of it. Lube it up with this food safe silicone lubricant, and you just slide it right back inside here. The trick to getting these things back in nice and easily is using your portafilter, taking the basket out because that gives you a little bit of extra space here to get this in, and then giving it a little bit of a turn. Now it's inside there. That kind of cheated it a little bit. So put it back in, completely done. Your gasket's swapped out. After you've cleaned this thing or replaced it if you need to, it just goes right back inside. And you're done. This is something that you can definitely do DIY as a coffee shop owner, or even you can have your shift managers or whatever do this, but that is a DIY thing that you can do to save yourself having to call a technician out. Yeah, so best of luck, and we'll see you on the next one.